All right, what up, everyone? We are here with another episode of Therapy Without a Degree. Who knows what episode this is, but look at the title. You'll figure. I think we in the 240s, 245, 244, 246, something like that. We almost in the 250s. You guys already know Joe Fucarino is in the house, in the studio today. Across from me, we got Jason Enrique in the fucking building. 244. Actually, I don't know.
Exact.
No, that's not accurate. Sorry, sir. No, you try. You did the research. That's not, but it's. I'm gonna say 245 then. 245. We got one in the chamber. But yeah, we here, man. Joe Fucarino in the house, in the studio. Then you guys already know Jason Enrique from First Class, Second Place Podcast. All right. And then we have a very, very special guest in the building. You want to introduce yourself to the people?
Ew, it's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice.
Hey.
I didn't even know you were going to press that.
I just knew. My intuition.
Yes. Spicy shit.
Yes.
Extra spicy.
Extra fucking spicy.
Not bland.
I like. Now, hold on. The listeners have to know. Do you like spicy food?
I do.
Okay.
I do. When I was a little kid, though, I didn't really like, can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay. When I was a little
we
kid.
We let it all off.
Oh, I'm not sure. But when I was a little kid, I really didn't like spicy food. And I remember, shout out to my brother. Actually, like, I don't know if I should shout him out for that. But anyways, he used to be like, oh, because I'm half Peruvian, half Colombian. He'd be like, you're a fake Peruvian. You don't like spicy food. And then for some reason, now I like mess with it. Now I'm just like.
What you got you started, though? Was it that? Was him calling you out?
No, absolutely not. Definitely, I feel like.
Was it a guy?
Using spicy?
Yeah. I
feel like spicy just came from, like, in general, just being a Latina. I feel like it's always like fiery, we're filled with passion, so it's just like, I feel like the whole spiciness is like, again, like, and on top of that, I feel like when I cook, season, I probably was watching the Food Network, but either way, like, it started coming up with spicy. And then I remember Nas had a song, and he was like, damn, I can't, I'm brain farted right now. But
you don't know the song? It was something.
It was just like, I'm like brain farted because I haven't heard it. He was like, talk to me nice.
Talk to me nice, no spice? No spice?
Nah, he was just like, I can't.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe Jason, help me out. It's called Spice. Nas came out 2 years ago. If you put the song, I could.
2 years ago. Also, it's new.
It's recent. It's recent. Yeah. So how does that song go? Exactly, but it's like it in your head. Like I'm just like, what
sign are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a goat.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, let's see. Find some respect on fucking Capricorn things.
Money gang. Let's go.
You know what it is.
Let's go.
That's the record. Nah, they're gonna cancel our show. We can't play it though. I wish.
No. We get that copyright claim. We don't want none of that. We want to monetize.
They are disrespectful with the copyright claims. For us, really even talking about the song, they probably gonna flag it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, cut it out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yo, cut that whole section out.
No.
Like I'm like, yo, I don't want that to happen.
Just us even talking about it. Yeah, no.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we're just fucking around, make jokes.
Hey.
But so you're a Capricorn. Finally putting some respect on Capricorn's names out here.
Facts.
You know what?
Actually, hold on. Angie Martinez is a Capricorn.
She is?
She is. That's actually one of my idols.
Wow. Okay.
Shout out to Angie Martinez. I hope you watch this. I love you.
Hey, she you never know. She might be watching.
I hope so. She cool as hell.
Yeah. So for you, what's your actual birthday? You're a Capricorn. What's your birthday?
So my birthday is January 2nd. I am 1 day shy away from New Year's Eve. Well, New Year's Day.
I'm January 3rd.
Wow. Yo, that's crazy.
Look at that.
Yo, that's crazy.
Look at that. Crazy. Yes, literally the next day.
This is not planned.
This is not. We're just kicking it. We're just talking.
Facts.
So yeah, January 3rd.
Wow.
You already know.
What year were you born?
90.
Wow, I was born 1992. Damn, y'all know my age. I'm actually 21.
Yeah, you're 21. Just always 21.
Anyways, yeah, I hear that.
Okay.
Yes.
Word.
That's crazy.
That's fire.
That's really cool.
That is fire.
That's
Okay.
really
So
cool.
1990.
Yeah.
January. Yo, you already know around those days, everybody's still hungover. Everyone's just getting back to work.
Yeah, like my birthday, like I guess you could relate to this because it's except I'm a day sooner. So it's like, but anyways, it's still the same. Everybody's hungover. You have spent all your money New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, you're recovering. Sometimes you got to go to work back on the 2nd or the 3rd. So nobody really, I feel like I end up, and you probably end up celebrating the weekend after.
Yeah. Or if.
Yeah. I still celebrate it. It's a year, you know, a leap around the earth.
I always do, but it's like, it's always, you could tell everyone's like done.
Facts. It's like only dinners. That's what I feel like people go to. It's like, yo, you want to go out to dinner?
That's
It's never like, let's go to the bar. Never.
Nah.
I can actually co-sign on that. Absolutely 100%. Nobody ever has wanted to go to the bar around my birthday.
Or like do something.
No, nothing.
It's like, And if you do, yo, it's very rare.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's always super cold.
Yeah. And I learned to, hold on. Like, I feel like I learned to embrace the cold. I love the cold. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I can't see my birthday being in another season. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, like maybe fall. Fall's cool, but I wouldn't want my birthday in like the summer or the spring because I have allergies and I'm not trying to celebrate my birthday feeling like shit. And then
we get to get dressed. We get to get dressed.
Yeah, facts. I'm all about the leather coats and puffy coats and like I live for like coat. I'm a coat girl, so like.
So I'm a hoodie guy.
I show up in like a whole like. I don't know.
The whole thing, right?
The whole thing. Like, yeah. Like anybody who has like known me, I have like this like leather coat that's like up to my feet. And I can like tie it. It's like super Gambino, mad gangster.
Nah, that's fire. I'm due for one of those. Soon, y'all gonna see. I have my certain little outfits and shit. Soon, y'all are really due for a fucking peacoat or some shit, some fly shit like that. A long jacket.
Look at this peacoat. Tell me he's broke.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Yeezy.
Yeezy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a Kanye fan.
Why?
It's never been.
Damn.
I know.
Is there any reason why though?
I
love Kanye.
All right, so his production has always been cool for me, but I've never like heard a Ye song was like. It never really did it for me. Almost none of them.
Oh wow.
Like none that I can't tell you one Ye song that I will actually ever go back and listen to.
Okay.
And also, but don't get me twisted though, I never went down the rabbit hole of his catalog. So I'm just a casual listener of whatever you'll hear on the radio, you know, Jesus Walks and just like whatever. I heard my...
Never listened to College Dropout? Because that's the album for me.
I mean,
like I can listen to that from front to back. Like religiously, like that's when I was like, "Damn, who is this?" I remember when I heard that, I was just that's when I was like smoking weed and stuff. I was just like, I love that album.
He just never intrigued me, but I'm also like, I'm biased because
his mouth was wired though, like for real, through the wire. Yo, his mouth was wired shut.
You guys hear about Kanye recently?
No, what?
Yeah, but he.
Wait, what?
He was wearing a shirt or a sweater that said "White Lives Matter."
Yeah.
Oh nah.
Nah, but I think and it's crazy, but I think that was just
why
marketing.
we gotta do this on camera? I'm
I know.
so disappointed. But like, why? Like, who was he with? By himself?
No, he was. It was an event, but I think that was just marketing.
Oof. I
Just to bring light to the event.
feel like conversation right now is canceled. That just got me upset.
Yeah.
That just got me upset.
Yeah, that's why I don't even. And honestly, and that's not why I don't fuck with like Kanye, like all those antics, because I also do think he's a super creative dude, and you know everything he does. Like I give him credit for that, you know, especially as like a businessman.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about like his music and his rap, his production. Always liked, but just anything that he's rapping on, I was like, nah, dog. But other than that, yeah, he's be doing some wild shit.
I'm disappointed right now. I'm like, can we change the subject?
That's what I'm saying.
Upset.
He literally,
I'm upset.
yeah. You didn't see the photo?
Yo, Yeezy, you did not make me right now. I'm upset.
Yeah.
I don't even want to see the photo. Can we change the topic?
Yeah.
Let's change the topic.
Yeah, that
Let's
shit
change
is
it.
trash.
Anyways,
That shit is trash.
how was your day?
My day was cool. Actually, yeah, shout out to Alana. Actually, no, shout out to Alora Lovelight. All right. Super, super dope individual. She's a motivational speaker and she's an artist. So today we were in Jersey City and we were over there. We were filming. She was speaking to the kids. She was speaking from all the way from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade. It was 2 different assemblies. And that shit was mad inspiring. You know what I mean? It was dope because that's definitely something that I've been working towards to get into schools and to speak to the kids, you know, regarding a lot of the things that I've gone through in my life growing up. So it was dope. It was fun. Got to film the content. Got to, you know, give the kids like good energy, and they all loved it. So like to me, that was to see them happy, to see them like inspired, and you could see that they all wanted her autograph. They were all asking questions. They were all like really taking everything in. We did like even like a little meditation session with them, and they were having a vibe. So did that. What about yourself?
I worked.
You worked? Okay.
Yeah, I worked. I had a good day though. Made sales, made money.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like an average day for me. Just like
making the money, the hustle.
Mm-hmm,
that's a Capricorn. That's see, me too though. Grind, work. What we both talk about? We both talked about the work.
I definitely got a lot of stuff done. And, you know, I feel like I don't like to tell people really too much where I work, just because I don't know. But like,
you don't want them to pull up.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I've always been like weird about that a little bit. Like I wouldn't. Oh my God, Mina Mendoza. Like, you know, it's just like, I don't know.
That'd be fire.
It's just like, yo, what happened? I don't know. Like, you know, I mean, I don't know. But, yeah, just average day. I feel like chill. Okay. You know, I feel like it's definitely cold. One thing I keep seeing though, I'm tired of like the gray skies. Yeah. I feel like the sun has not been out for like 5 days and it's starting to affect me and I don't like it.
Yeah, that shit is depressing.
Yeah, facts.
Like as much as I love the fall, it's depressing at the same time.
What's that hurricane? You know, she need to pass over. Ian. Get out of here, Ian.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, facts. Even your name is not cool, Ian.
Get this shit the fuck out of here.
Facts. What's up? Ian? So
oh my God.
You were almost a Ian?
Yo, I'm dead. Jason. We're named Jason.
Okay. But so then you did that today. You were grinding. Yeah. What about this weekend? What were you getting into?
I don't even know. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm going to go see Oscar G, which I'm super excited about. I don't know where he's playing, but he's playing on Sunday. He's going to have a day party. Okay. It's actually my first time seeing Oscar G. I feel like I always like just listen to his music, dope music. I'm into house music.
I was going to say, who is Oscar G? I don't know.
Oscar G is I believe he's Cuban. He's a Cuban DJ. Plays definitely like soulful. He's a house music DJ. So I'm definitely a house music connoisseur. Besides having my own podcast, I do love house music. That's like a very big passion for me. Honestly, if it wasn't for house music, my son wouldn't have even been born. I'm dead serious. Like it's like a whole different lifestyle. But like, I'm gonna see. Ooh, did I mess this up?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
You can take a hit.
All right. But I'm gonna go see Oscar G. If anybody goes, where's it at, Jason? In New York. Okay.
It's somewhere in the city.
Yeah, all right. Well, facts. Day party. I'm super excited. I feel like house music, it's definitely a type of genre of music where there's like no judgment. Like you could dead ass dance by yourself and like, because I feel like when you go to like like not for nothing, but like if you go to like hip hop clubs or like Spanish clubs or like feel like any type of club really, and it's like dancing, like you feel pressure to dance with a female. It's like very like rare for someone to like dance by themselves and be their own spirit animal. So like when you go to house music parties, everybody be like do 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 like by themselves, but fast. But it's like, you know, like really like, I guess choose a state of vulnerability where like you're just really having fun. And like I feel like every type of house music event that I've gone to, from like Oscar G to like, I don't know, Dubfire to like even like more creative things like Bob Moses, Nicole Mobile, like it's such a like community. I've never seen a fight, never seen and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of drugs happening in these type of situations, but nobody's like ODing. And like when I say house music, I'm not talking about like EDM, because to me EDM is no offense, it's like sonic ear rape because it's very like aggressive. Nah, house music is a whole vibe. It's so different. So different. But yeah, I could like go on and on. Like I said,
it's interesting
house
because I've
music
never
connoisseur
even.
vibes.
Okay, maybe I'll have to go with you one time. Maybe I'll have to pull up.
It's definitely, I feel like a lot of people are starting to pull up, and a lot of people don't even realize that they listen to house music. Like, for example, when you think of like Drake and like a famous Drake song that used house music, oh my God, like is even right now, like
Well, now that's his vibe. Yeah.
well, now it's like more like deep house. Before it was like soulful house, because he actually collaborated with a African DJ called Black Coffee, and Black Coffee is the shit. Like, oh my God, amazing. But anyways, anybody who looks at it, there's actually house music. Even going back to like Truffle Butter with Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj and Drake, you know that song, ding ding ding. Ding, ding,
It's like a house
ding,
vibe.
ding. And you can use this as a clip. That's actually a Nicole Muddebuyer, and I believe she's actually a female Brooklyn DJ. That was her beat, and they paid for her beat. And that shit came out back in 2006, but she created that beat way before. So as I'm saying, people are listening to house music, but they don't even realize it. Oh, snap. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have been jamming.
Maya Jane Coles. Maya Jane Coles. Shout out to Maya Jane Coles. And I also support more female DJs because I feel like not only, you know, I'm a big time feminist. I love women. I feel like women are beautiful. We are the portal of life. And yeah, like to me it's like it's hard. Like this world is, you know, unfortunately like mainly dominated by men. And I feel like for a woman to like do something, she has to work extra hard.
Talk about
all the time, and like, you know, extra hard. We're not getting paid enough. Like we have to like make a point to even be get paid in the same caliber. So, you know, it's kind of like when a female DJ or when I see a female doing anything, I'm always gonna be a supporter. That's Mina Mendoza, girl power. Like I'm a feminist. Like I'm
Show
gonna
them the
fuck with
tattoo.
you. Yo, facts. And you know what's crazy? I got tatted on my podcast. So if you guys want to check out that episode, shout out to Ralph Gier. He's actually a tattooist from Florida. Fine Point. Yeah, I think the Fine Line Tattoo Shop. And yeah, he girl power. And yeah, it has a little like female symbol, GRLPWR with a little heart symbol, girl power.
That's fire. And we were talking about before we started recording about you have some knowledge, you know, about Spice Girls.
Yeah, those are my bitches.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, I love them. I love them so much.
What are they doing now?
I don't know.
Where are they?
I feel like they're everywhere. First of all, Victoria Beckham don't even gotta do anything with her life. She's married to the sexiest man on earth. David Beckham. He's hot. He's so hot. But you know, so I feel like they're like, I'm not sure what they're doing as of right now, but I do know like their history from back then. Because I feel like they're not really as united right now as they were back then. But to me, it's like even that little bit that I have was always enough for me. I feel like Spice Girls was definitely a girl band that was all about like girl power. It was about like, you know, doing what you gotta do, positivity. Like I feel like I don't know if I could think of a song. I feel like every song was just like always like about like, I guess in a way, big dick energy, like giving yourself that confidence. And it's just like, it felt good. And it's just like, I grew up in Patterson. So it's just like, don't get me wrong, I listened to hip hop, R&B, all that shit. But listening to Spice Girls, I was like, nah, I fucks with you bitches. You bitches are so cool. And like all the different personalities. I feel like at one point Spice Girls was everywhere. Like you had a Spice Girls lollipop, didn't you?
Hell yes, I did.
Exactly.
100%.
Spice Girls lollipop. Spice Girls Barbie doll. Remember the movie?
Yeah, I remember the movie.
Yo, the movie was so cool. I feel like that movie is the shit.
I don't remember the actual movie, but I remember there was a movie.
Jason, you remember Spice Girls movie?
Yeah,
Oh,
admit
wow.
it. You gotta admit it.
Nah, see why you say unfortunately?
Because I was not into Spice Girls. My sister was.
Ooh.
But I feel like right after the movie though, that's when it all went downhill.
Yeah, it did go downhill. I feel like Jerry, you know, she wanted to do her own thing, and that's cool. But like, they didn't get to make it to America, and they could have done that world tour.
Wait, that whole time they weren't here?
No.
Wow.
I believe they were just in England. Yeah, I don't know. I was like 6 years old, but like At the end of the day, they broke up
Yeah, we
before
were
they
mad
could have
young.
blown up. And super, like, just amazing. I feel like, definitely. And like, they just have so many roots within the music business. And I feel like it's crazy because they're popping up now. I feel like there's so much 90s nostalgia everywhere. Like, that's the thing right now. I don't know if anybody's noticed it, but like,
Yeah,
everybody's
we're
going back into that specific decade.
Wow, so their first one was in 96, their first album.
I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 97 was Spice World.
Mm.
And then it was Forever. But did anyone listen to that?
No, I think that's when there were just 4 people.
Yeah. Nobody listened to it at that
So that's
point.
the whole point. Like, once you break up that group dynamic.
It was just those first 2 years. It was the...
Yeah, but look, those first 2 years, and look at all the merch and like how much they impacted every girl in America. Like, those girls were cool.
Yeah, let me tell you, my music really went left because I was listening to... I really was. This was... At 6 years old, this was what was playing on the radio. It was fucking Spice Girls,
everybody, every girl,
Backstreet Boys. And then in 98, I was listening to DMX.
Yo, facts.
And that's when I found hip hop. I never even heard anything hip hop related at this time.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of spicy, don't forget about the other spicy group you love.
Who?
It's in their names.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers. My bad. I'm like, I was like, wait,
The
what?
Red
You're
Hot
putting me
Chili
on the
Peppers.
spot like that. But yes, Red Hot Chili Peppers. So like,
Yeah, but I don't know if you could compare them to Spice Girls.
no, I really do love Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, but like...
Well, Red Hot
As
Chili Peppers to
iconic.
me, I feel like it just so happened. I just feel like in general, the pepper follows my life. The pepper has followed my life for so long because I remember being young. I don't know, like it was the first Red Hot Chili Peppers to me is such a like impactful band because I remember being in Patterson and just listening to hip hop music. I love hip hop music. I love, like you mentioned, DMX. Like I fucks with DMX. First of all, he's from Newark. So it's just like wait, hold on. No, time out. He's not. Is he? Where's he from? Yonkers. Yes. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's all good.
But he is from Yonkers, and I feel like anybody who's local, I'm gonna support. And also, just in general, like DMX, Rough Riders, that whole like era was amazing. And Eve was the first female of Rough Riders. That old double R, like loved it. But kind of went backtracked. I forgot what we were talking about.
No, we're Red Hot Chili Peppers and the pepper following you.
It was dope. Like I feel like their music was funky. It was like funky rock. And I just saw them in concert. It was my second time seeing them in concert. First time was in Pittsburgh. I drove 6 hours to see them. They're literally, and I have like the chili symbol also right there. But also, again, it's just about like the whole pepper lifestyle. Like, I don't know. I think of the pepper and like it follows me, and then it just so happens now I have a podcast where it's like Mina, Mendoza, Queen of Spice. And I feel like I'm just manifesting it into something bigger.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think, like, what do you think the big picture is of it all?
I would love to just be like the world's TV host. Like the world, like the one, I don't know, like I want everybody to be like, yo, you haven't been on the Mina Mendoza show? You haven't been on the Mina Mendoza show? That's crazy. Like I want to be that person. Like I feel like when I think of like Angie Martinez, like, these are people I grew up in the like listening to people on the radio. I love talk shows. I grew up listening to talk shows. Like, yo, we could take it back. Like Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake. Like I grew up listening to them and they were like dope personalities, So it's just like, to me, it's like, yeah, come, let's talk shit. Like, like I love that.
Let's get spicy.
Yeah, facts. So it's just like, I get like that. I don't know how to say. I want to be like everybody's friend. I just want to be like, I want to, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I got to create that thing.
Okay.
You know?
All right, this is, you know what? I think we're going to get extra spicy today.
Okay.
Fuck it. Let's get extra spicy.
Sure.
I want to ask you, why don't you feel the world really, really doesn't like listen to women?
Why?
But this is my point, right? More than just that. I'm talking especially like in media, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe you can answer me. Maybe you can answer the audience. And, this has been like a conversation behind the scenes of like me and a few people. And I've been questioning and almost like analyzing and kind of just trying to do my research and figure out why. when you really hear of like a lot of the most successful podcasters, radio show hosts, stuff like that, and I guess you could even say talk show, because now you started mentioning talk shows. That's actually makes it interesting to me. But I don't know, because I would say that they don't really talk as much as like a host, a podcaster, a radio host, or something like that. Why do you feel like, give me the ones, like you said before, Angie, right?
Yeah.
Why is it, do you feel we don't have many Angies? Do you feel like, obviously, like you said before, it's so much harder for women to get to that point? Or do you feel like people are just not listening to women?
Well, one, I feel like what Angie does, I believe she has a podcast, but she's also a radio host.
Yeah.
If you want to be a radio host, I mean, I'm just going to be very transparent. It's very limited openings. It's kind of like, did someone die? I take their place. Like, I can't think of, and I don't want these people to die, but what I'm trying to say is like, you have to do a lot of work to get in there. And I feel like, again, it's just like, there's just a lot of guys already in there. And like, I feel like maybe for a little bit, but it's like, I don't know. I can't really answer that for you. I feel like that's only something that the higher ups would know. You know what I mean? One thing about women is like, it all depends on like, what's your niche, what you want to talk about.
Even
But
for you yourself, like for the content you consume on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking music. I'm talking strictly media related podcast interviews. And Jason, you could chime in on this as well.
Well, maybe actually, let me take that back. I feel like it kind of goes back to like the basics. I feel like the reason why also people don't rely on women, because women come, not that women come, but this is also the issues in employment in general. Like if a woman wants to start a family, right, it's a problem. It's like, oh, even giving her maternity leave is a problem. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to give you 3 months off to secure your job, but it doesn't mean you're going to get paid. So a lot of times, even employers, they're not even hiring women because of that thought, oh, she's going to start a family. Oh, she's going to get pregnant. So I feel like that same thought could be somebody in entertainment. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you get pregnant, you change your image. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, also think about it like that. So it's like, I feel like it's, again, whoever the higher ups is like, do they want to deal with that? You know what I mean? Like, what's that important? Knocked Up. That movie was based off what I was talking about. She worked for E! Entertainment. She worked for mad months doing crazy shit, trying to hide her pregnancy. Why? Because they were probably going to fire her. So I feel like that's your answer right there.
You think that's why it is in media?
It could be one of the reasons.
One of the reasons, yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. No one looks at a guy like, oh, he's going to start a family. We ain't going to give him a job. It's different. So I was going to say, there's a lot of...
I feel like the only times, you like I said, we have the Angies and I'm
going to say, that's just a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what... The more I think of them, I could give you more, but I know that could be one.
Like, because I actually want this to be like a real, I want you to really actually think about this. And because it's like, most of the time when we hear about even like the top podcasters, the top ones like right now is almost all just like super sexual related stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Call Me Daddy Girls, the Horrible Decisions. What other women podcast, top podcast are we? Even shit, Lip Service, but they're talking a lot of times about provocative stuff.
I mean, I don't want to like give opinions because I'm gonna be very like, again, transparent. It's like I don't listen to them. I know what they are.
But exactly why?
Because I listen to them. It's not what I want to listen to. And
so what do you listen to?
Myself.
Like, okay, talking shit now.
Like for real, like I don't know what it is. Because people have asked like, what other podcasters have you listened to? And I really like, I feel like I'm gonna be for real. I don't. I listen to First Class, Second Place. Like, yeah, I listen to that. But like, for real, like I don't really pay attention to like, not that I don't want to. I just feel like I'm trying to create something so different that like, it doesn't even give me idea. Yeah. I can't even explain it. I feel like, give me a camera, film me all day 24/7, Mina Mendoza show forever. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So like,
I
when you ask me this question and it's like, I don't want to say that I'm not supporting them. It's just, I'm doing something so different that it's like my niche changes every day. It's my personality. My personality is the show. I don't know how to explain that.
Do you think maybe not many women are showcasing their personality?
I mean, I would hope so if you're doing a show, but then it's just like, damn, your show's all about sex. You just sex, like obviously.
That's what I'm
not.
saying. Like,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like most of them are just like the ones that we know that are popping
Yeah.
are just talking about sex. Jason, do you
But that's in
listen to
general.
any,
Sex
like,
sells.
women-based anything?
Besides Mina Mendoza?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, actually, one of I've been listening also to one of your fellow people at Brand New Studios, the Trade Company podcast. It's with two females and one male.
Yes.
And also I also listen to Ron West TV. He has a co-host named Gisela. They were actually talking about alpha and beta males, and like would she ever date an alpha male or beta male?
But I'm talking strictly women.
Oh, strictly women? Then no.
Only women.
I feel like right now, but that's also, I feel like it has to do with like how you want to expose yourself. You know, like it goes back to sex. Sex sells, you know? So like there is an advantage there, absolutely, with them, creating that into their niche. But there's other people too, because like now that I'm thinking about it, hearing Jason, I'm just like, like my girl, Retro Barbie, she has a podcast called Black Men Cry Too. And her niche is like Black men talking about their trauma. So I feel like it's just, you got to find what you like. And like I've listened to that. It's just, I respect people for what they're doing. And like I like to find new things that I could be into, but that doesn't mean it's going to be my show. So
as far as strictly women,
yeah.
With you, like the big name ones, no, I haven't listened to. It's pretty much either just Mina Mendoza or my girl Mark Mix. Those are the only two
Now for you, who are your top 3 like podcasters?
Like are we talking about the big ones?
Anything? Yeah, top 3. Like seriously, like what are you seriously like going to during the week?
Well, I mean, honestly, I really love Mark Maron's W2T
Okay,
podcast.
one.
That's one. I listen to a lot of also sports, like Oh the Pain podcast. That's a sports podcast. And then afterwards, I'm not even.
Who's the third?
I know she's. I know.
No, now I'm remembering because you put me on the spot.
No, I'll give you
I
a
got a
second. I
female
got you.
podcast for you.
And the third one, I also listen to. The hell is it? That's gonna come back to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, it'll come back.
Yeah, it'll come back to me.
Yo, all I gotta say is Crime Junkies. Yo, them girls are cool as shit. Yo, I've listened to those podcasts. That shit is cool. I like spooky vibes, scary shit. So like, yeah, I've listened to those things, like the whole like the murders and shit like that. I feel like they do a really good job talking about that, because I feel like it's hard for me. I have ADHD, so I feel like it's hard for me to like just sometimes like listen, and like they get you in tune, like So I don't know if you ever listen to Crime Junkies.
No, I know what you're saying, but also even that, like,
I can't listen to it all day. But it's cool.
I feel like that's still different. Is why, like, I get that, but I still even almost give that into a different. You know why? Because that's to me, those pods are almost like audiobook ish.
Okay.
It's not like you're listening. Like I'm saying, it's very rare that we catch people listening to a woman's perspective or her like knowledge and her expertise on things. And I just think it's just weird. It's just strange. Like, I just think it's just something that, like, if you really sit there and think about it, like, we always think of the Charlemagne or the, the Ebros or the, like.
But Angela Yee actually is leaving the Breakfast Club, and she's leaving because she's getting her own show, which is actually going to air, I think, after the Breakfast Club. I'm not sure where it's airing, but she got offered something. So shout out to Angela Yee.
Yeah, give a shout
out. I
out
don't know
to her,
what
she's
her
been working for a
podcast
while.
is going to be about, but I don't think it's going to be about sex. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, just let your, like, hang your freak flag high. Don't be scared to be yourself. Be genuine, be real. Like, hey, if they want to, like, I'm the type of person, like, judge me last. And I look at that same attitude with everybody else. I feel like it sucks, but, like, it's just, like, it's people just wanting to do more of their own shit. And, like, if I have to be one of the first, I'm with that shit. Women empowerment. I'm going to change the world. That's what I want to be. I want to be a leader. Be like Mina Mendoza.
I love that. And for me,
spice.
They need the spice. Extra spicy.
It's extra spicy, not bland. We need to put that out there. You need to manifest those vibes into the world. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't know, like, I love everybody,
Mm.
you know, but again, I'm always gonna express that. I feel like anytime you catch me, like, I just love women. I feel like women are just with anything, though, not with podcasting, with restaurants, with businesses, like anything. I'm like, yo, we need more women people. We need to like stand together and type shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll be like, yo, Mina Mendoza will give you your job. Absolutely.
Hell yeah,
I'm
let's
that
go.
girl. I'm that girl.
I'm all for it, and that's why, like, I say this to say, like, you know, I think because there's probably a lot of women out there that want to be hosts, that want to be these media personalities, that maybe just aren't doing it. Maybe they're holding themselves back, you know, because it's like, I don't know what it is, but it was just, it came up in a conversation, a while back, and we are just like, why isn't there many, like, in music, you know, we know there's a lot of women, but it's like in media when they're actually talking.
Yeah.
Like they're talking and they're giving their perspective, or they're giving, you know, like analysis on something. Why don't we have more of them? There's a lot of men that we could, you know, that are like.
Only the world knows, Joe. I don't know, but we got to change that.
Exactly.
Support your local women anything. Like, I'm just saying, support your local women anything. That's the only thing, you know, anything is going to change, because if you're not talking about it, you're just enabling it.
Exactly.
So let's change that.
Again, and if you're not talking about it, you're not helping them rise, because there probably are a shitload of dope women out there who are doing their thing, and hosts and media personalities and podcasters. But if we don't show them that love and show them that support,
yeah,
how are they going to get to be the next Angie's and, like, you know, stuff like that? Like,
I mean, shit, Wendy Williams she's old school. I mean, you know, she is going through a tough time right now, but she's old school. Wendy Williams is actually, I don't know if she worked for Hot 97, but she used to actually spin Biggie's records. So it's like, this is just goes back. So it's just like, I don't know, but we got to change it. In the end of the day, the world is changing. So it's just like, I feel like we just got to tackle each section at a time, but just don't stop, you know, vibrate higher.
Now with Wendy Williams, this I don't know. Maybe you would know. Actually, I have a friend that would know. We're not gonna ask, but is the audience women and men?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I usually see just most of the majority of the time women, but hey, if men are allowed, I mean, that's on her. It's her show.
So, but that's also another side to it too. Are men listening to women?
I don't know. Who knows? I feel like you know what it goes down to. Like I said before, it depends on what you want to talk about, what that niche is for the day, or what that niche is permanently. Like, I feel like people are gonna listen to what they want to listen to. You know, it just sucks. Like, it even goes down to sports. Like, it took a while for like women to even talk about sports in ESPN.
Yeah.
You know, now they're there, but it's like, you know, let's pop her in there for equality.
Do you have any that you like as far as sports?
Yeah, you listening to women's sports?
Do you have any women sports analysts that you're like, she's always spot?
It's funny you mentioned that, because she was on ESPN, but she's not on there anymore because of, you know, political bullshit. But her name is Jamel Hill. She has her own
Jamel Hill.
podcast.
Yeah, I've heard of her. I think Joe used to work with her, Joe Budden.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we were like, she was at ESPN at one point, but because of politics, she's not there anymore. But she's still doing her thing in the podcast world.
Okay.
I've seen some of her content. She was good when I did see her.
She doesn't just focus on sports. Like, she's multifaceted.
But so you fucked with her enough to where, like, you would watch her.
Oh yeah, because she's actually interviewed some of my favorite rappers, and from that I got to see how good she really is.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, sports, it's like, that's cool, but like, is there so many of them? We need more. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's with everything in women.
Here's the thing also. You could have a lot of sports women in there, but how many of them are going to be of color? How many of them are going to be
Facts. That's also POC, people of color. Let's put that out there.
No, that's a major part.
Let's definitely put that out there. Absolutely. I definitely agree with that with 100%. Just being a Latina myself, it's just like, yeah, I'm going to be about women, but I'm also going to be about my Latina community, Latino, whatever you want to call yourself. But it's like, if you're like from a Latino background, you got to work even extra harder. It's like, oh, you ain't got a dick? Oh, you brown? Oh, okay. It's just like, it's extra hard.
But that's when I say,
like, look at Selena, you know, look how hard she had to work She had to face discrimination because of being a female singer to Tejano music. They said that to her. They were like, there's no Mexican Tejano female singers. And that was something that they doubted her. And she's become the most biggest thing, rest in peace. I'm always love Selena, pero it goes even to that. It's everywhere. It just sucks. We just gotta, I think that a woman should just open up a business and then just hire just women. Unfortunately. Right.
Do you think it's also maybe too a lot of men block themselves from even listening to a woman, like watching a woman's show? Again, back to the Wendy Williams show.
I don't know.
Do you think maybe, like, what about you, Jay? Do you think maybe some men...
That's something guys need to answer.
Because I think that might be another route to it, is that maybe men aren't giving women the chance. Like, I've actually sat there and I've listened. Like, I have a lot of women podcasts too that I actually enjoy. For the most part, they're actually like more independent, just starter podcasts.
Yeah.
Shout out to You the Boss podcast by Pam. Shout out to Get Up 10 by Ginger. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of podcasters. Like, I've watched your show. I love your show. You get the vibes, the extra spicy. Like, I could sit there and I could listen to you. It's fun. It's entertaining. But it's like, I feel like a lot of the top ones though, no. Yeah. The top ones I see, and it's just like, oh, either you're catering maybe just to a woman audience, right? To where I'm like, okay, I'm not really that interested. Or it's like you're just giving me super, super sex, and that's cool for the moment, but I'm not going to watch you every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, but do you think the other ones, the ones that are maybe in limbo, maybe they're just not getting the love because maybe men feel like they're almost like not a man or man. Like, back to kind of like we were joking about the whole Spice Girls shit. Like, I admit it. Yeah, when I was a fucking kid, I listened to Spice Girls.
Nah, man, Spice Girls are cool. I always remember their song. Everybody and every girl. Spice up your life. They included boys and girls.
Yeah, but
inclusivity.
It is, but even with music too, there's probably a lot of men out there that won't admit who they listen to. Like, I don't give, like, yo, I'm a lover for R&B, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I listen to women all day singing and stuff like that. So maybe for me, that's why it's like I'm natural with it. But a lot of men out there, it's not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm listening to Selena or Beyonce or I'm not, like that's, again, that goes back to, and then if you go even deeper with this conversation in a relationship, maybe that's why men are not really listening to a woman.
I don't know.
Like, if you like it kind of, I think it all correlates, like if you really, really want to sit there and think about it, it kind of all goes hand in hand, because you always hear that one conversation a lot of times. I would love to know your perspective, or, from women. Oh, men don't listen. Men don't listen. Men don't listen. Men don't listen to me. Do you feel like it's just an overall fucking thing that men maybe subconsciously are just not like
stupid? No, let me stop. I don't know.
No, but they're just not listening because maybe they don't value what comes out of a fucking woman's mouth.
I mean,
like most men, and I'm not saying all men.
Let's keep it real. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that they just don't want to give up that power that they feel like they're entitled to.
I feel like it's conflicted because this is my whole shit. I feel like men want to be emotional, but I feel like because they feel like they have to prove something, they don't express those feelings. And that's why a lot of guys actually have a lot of trauma that have that built in because they feel like they can't express it. And I feel like it's just is in our science. You know what I mean? Like, women have more estrogen, men have testosterone. So I feel like scientifically, like, women are going to be more empathetic and more emotional. Not that men can't be emotional, but it's just we're built in a way where it's like we are prone to have feelings like that mother earth. You know what I mean? Like, why is earth being a mother? Like, you know what I mean? It's just, again, it's like that portal of life. It's just in my conscious, like with man and woman, I feel like a female is definitely a very huge role in like society. One, because I don't know, to me, I'm a mom. So my son is 7 years old. And let me tell you, I was that type of mom. Like, I loved my pregnancy, but I was like, yo, this is some alien shit. For real. Like, think about it. I'm a whole human in my stomach that's alive. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it always mind boggled me. And I was just like, damn, and then he's going to come out alive. Like, that's the crazy shit.
Hold on, sidebar.
What?
Imagine if there was something else that if y'all had inside of you, you could birth something else.
I don't know. But
I'm not even high right now or nothing, but imagine there probably is. We just don't know about it.
It's the life portal. Like, it's like we have the passageway to life. You know what I mean? Like, I always feel like those nurses, those maternity nurses, like, unfortunately, they do see bad things too. But for the most part, when they do see those births, those lives, like that first breath of human life, like that shit's crazy if you think about it. And I'm like, damn, I did that. Carried a whole human being, like, you know, type shit. So I feel like, again, it's like, I don't know. It's like we're just really two types of human beings. And I feel like men should give more credit to the woman, just in general. Also, like, too, like, we're built different. When we have sex, a female releases an organism or some type of particle where, like, she becomes attached to that person. Like, men don't do that. That's why a lot of times men can have sex with multiple partners. And it's not everybody. So don't, like, come for me, okay? Unless I'm asking. But, again, it just goes back to, like, a lot of men are able to have multiple partners and not feel as attached. Like, a woman, yeah, she can have multiple partners. By all means, like, you know, do what you got to do, whatever. But majority of the time, women tend to get more attached. And I think it's just in our bodies, how it's built. Now, I feel like society now, I mean, we could get into a whole nother topic about that. And I feel like that just goes down to, like, our hormones and food. I feel like the whole game is fucked up right now.
Everything
I
is
feel like,
fucked up.
you know what I mean? But for the most part, you know, it just goes down to, like, our DNA a little bit. We're just empathetic creatures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love women.
Women is the shit.
And you would
love
think,
your mother, love your female, whoever.
Yeah.
That part.
And you would think, because I feel like there's a lot of men out there who, you know, like, love their mothers.
I feel like this turned into a man female. like I'm not a man hater. I hope we're not. I'm not coming off like that. I love men. Not. I just want men to appreciate women more.
Exactly, and even same with me. Like, me speaking about how typically I just feel like men don't listen to women. You know, I listen to women, and I love women.
Yeah,
it's just a legit thought that we were having when it came to media, and then it just you know, I'm a deep thinker, so I always try to, you know, take it multiple different ways. But it's like, you would think that they would, because of how many men love their mothers and listen to their mothers. So then it's like, why don't they do that with other women? Yeah,
but not everybody has the best mom, though. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I feel like it just really goes down. I hope that everybody, it's just in general, just listen. Female goals. First of all, listen. Y'all don't get periods, man. All right? We bleed for 7 days and don't die.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's just like, y'all don't get that. Y'all don't get that. And one thing I'm going to say, for work, I feel like jobs should give females at least 2 days off during that time of the month, because we could withstand that and still do the same job y'all doing. The fuck? I'm just saying. Y'all don't got that. What would y'all do if y'all started bleeding? Yo, y'all would call each other like, yo, what's happening? Yo, me too. What's happening in the world?
I just be bleeding. Like, the other day,
yo, what?
Not from there.
This is like, nah,
like,
not me.
Hot take. Nah, I didn't even know. I fucking went to bed. My arm was fucking bleeding.
Oh, no.
I woke up. I had fucking blood all over my sheets. Dead ass.
Spooky vibes.
No.
Like, what is going on?
It was a mosquito bite that I was just scratching a little too much. You know, I'm just dramatic for a podcast.
Yeah.
But it really was. It was a mosquito bite, and I guess I scratched a little too much.
Yeah.
And I was fucking bleeding, and I'm like, shit. So I would just, you know, walk around like aimlessly, you know. Princess would be worried, though.
Princess.
Yeah, she'd be worried.
Out here. Chilling.
Out here chilling, but
main character vibes.
Yes.
Main character vibes.
But I don't know, man. We need more of these women podcasters out here, women hosts. And I would love to know from the women out there, if any women out there are watching this, listening to this, why do you feel that this is happening? Why do you feel it happens? Do you feel like it happens? I don't know. This is just something for everyone, all of us to now go home and think about. And you never know, it might piss you off if you're a woman.
I mean, I would hope it would piss you off because the more you dig deeper, it is gonna piss you off. Like, and that it just goes for men and women. Just support your females a little bit more. Even females, I feel like it's all about the enabling part. If you don't do it, you're just kind of like accepting it, and that's not cool either.
What do you mean? Talk about that.
Well, because females should be supporting one another. A lot of the times, how many times have you guys ever heard, oh, she hating on me? Like, females can't have female friends because it's drama or they feel jealous and shit like that. And unfortunately, that's a real thing. Like, it's not a competition. You feel me? I mean, do guys feel competition?
To a degree.
Like, what degree?
To a degree.
Make it make sense.
Very lightly. I will say, because you're fucking right. And I say that all the time. I say that all the time.
That I'm right all the time. I like the way that sounds.
Like that, right? No,
I was like, hey, yo.
But no, I say that all the time.
Yeah.
That, like, yo, 95% of the shit that y'all see women do on Instagram and TikTok, it ain't for the men. It's for the women.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know, Joe.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's for the women.
What you mean though?
It's for the women.
But
The stunting
elaborate.
The stunting on the gram, the outfits, the looks, a lot of that shit, yo, is because I feel like 90% of women out here are in competition with other women, or maybe not even in competition because they don't really think that they're in competition, but it's like they're always trying to like one up each other, or just something. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Because I'm like, damn, I'm thinking about like the shit that I post and I'm like, I don't know.
You're rare. You're also a Capricorn.
It's weird. I don't even post selfies all the time. I like post them like once every 3 months, like that ass. It's like very rare.
But just look around on your feed.
But I'm cocky though. I know I'm cute. But it's just like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's just, I don't feel like I have to always express that. Like, I know who I am. I know how I look. I don't feel like I got to take a whole bunch of pictures for reinforcement, I don't look for the attention. But the thing is that if I post a picture because I look good, I do it for myself because I love myself. And I'm like, oh, I look mad good. So I'm going to post it. And if y'all like that, that's cool. Yeah, but I love myself, so I'm gonna post it.
But really, look through your feed and then stop at the pictures that the women put up and be like, yo, was she putting that up for a man? Was she putting that up for herself, or was she putting that up for the woman?
I don't know. I feel like I don't want to assume about people, and I don't want to think like that in general. So I'd be like, all right, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
All right, that's cute.
That's cute.
I must still like it. I'm gonna like it. Of course,
I'm gonna like it too.
I'm not gonna not like it.
Of course, always gonna like it. It's always gonna be vibes. But at the end of the day, when you really get to know, like,
but see, that's the thing. Like that, I can't really put an opinion about that because I'm not even that type of person. It goes back to like how we were talking about house music. Why do I like that so much? Because everybody could be themselves. No one's full of themselves. Like. And if you are feeling good about yourself, you know what? Talk your shit. Say that shit with your chest. Feel good about it. But there's a difference with being confident and conceited. Yeah. You can be a blend of both, but it's like, I feel like you just don't want to be better than anyone else. Don't look at it like that. But be confident in yourself. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, just don't feel good about yourself. I don't know. I don't know if that made sense, but it's just like, yeah.
No, talk your shit.
It's just like, I feel like don't be like, I don't look good. And if you do look good, show it. But if you're sitting here taking like 10 pictures at a time and it's like 10 different poses of the same thing, that's a little dumb. Pick the best one, post it.
Pick the best one, put it up.
I'm mysterious. I feel like I don't want, But selfies are cool. You don't like selfies?
Yeah, no.
If you take a good picture, you're not going to post it?
1,000%.
So who you doing it for, Joe?
That's just for me.
Exactly.
But that's different.
What you mean?
I'm saying,
Jason, who you posted the selfies for? He's like, my podcast. No. My God, this. Okay, but like, why you think females? All right, do you think males post pictures for other males?
No.
No?
No.
I don't get it.
I think if they do it, it's either for themselves or it's for the women. I think when women do a lot, it's for the women.
I don't know. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm oblivious to the world right now. I'm like thinking about this.
What do you
right
think,
now.
Jason? Most of the time, like when women, even when a woman goes out to the club, and her outfit, she ain't wearing that for the dudes or even for her. She's wearing that for the other women because she gotta.
I think she's wearing it for the other women and at least one.
Maybe even more.
Damn, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think like this.
Yo, call somebody. You got call a couple girls.
Yeah, I feel like Who Wants to Be
Call
a
a couple
Millionaire?
dudes. Call-
Use your
yeah.
little like the phone lines. Yo, call. yo, facts. Amanda, yo, I don't know. Nah, man, I don't want to put her on this spot. I know she be LPing out there. Like, I don't want to put her on this spot right now. But the thing is, like, you know what? I don't know. I feel like we gotta do, if we're gonna be talking about that, we need some live shit. We need a second camera. Like, yo, let's go on Instagram right now.
Damn,
Look at all the selfies. Because I feel like, oh damn, like that. Let's look at some like stories, you know? Who we calling?
Julie. We'll see.
Lifeline shit.
Yeah. I just be calling random people. Doubt she'll answer.
Julie not gonna pick up.
What
Julie.
up? What up?
Yo. So you are
What
live.
you got going on?
You're live on therapy.
What?
You're live on therapy without a degree.
Oh no, you're not. No, you just did
Yeah.
not do
So
that.
It's a candid camera.
I have a question for you. Okay.
What's that?
When women, not saying you, when women
Okay.
post a picture or go out to the club with a nice outfit, are they doing it for the men or are they doing it for the women?
What are we doing? We actually do it for ourselves. At least I do,
Facts.
or everybody. We do it for ourselves.
Joe, you're
because we
canceled
want
right
to look
now.
good. It doesn't matter who, whatever everybody's
Facts.
doing. I want to look good for myself.
Nah, y'all doing it for the
Honestly.
women.
I don't know.
Y'all-
So far,
No,
Joe,
we're
you ain't
not.
looking too good.
I've known that guys actually dress up for other guys because that's what I've known for. But no, us girls actually.
Yeah, shout
dress
out to
for us.
Julie.
Damn. Yeah, Mina Mendoza says what up.
Yeah, what up, girl? Yo, that's it, Julie.
Hey.
Yeah, he was trying to like bring us
Alright.
down and shit like that. He
That's
was just
not
like, no.
bringing you down.
No. He was just like, yo, they posted it more for the girls. And he had me thinking about it because I'm looking at Instagram. I'm like, yo, but I don't think like that. And I'm like, I don't know.
No, we don't.
We're not Angelica
We actually
Pickles,
take it
bro.
for us.
Like, we
Angelica
nah, we're not that type of people.
You know what? We gotta call more people.
Yo, we gotta cover people.
Yeah, go ahead. Try it out because I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell you the same thing.
Are you
We
being-
dress up for ourselves.
Yo, Joe, if someone
Are
else
you
says
being
no,
honest?
you owe me $20.
Nah,
I'm
fuck
being
that.
100% honest.
Julie, are you being real?
Yo.
I'm being 100% honest. There's no way I'm looking at somebody else what she got going on. I know what I got.
Who
Going
you-
on.
If anything, I feel like, yo, if her ass looks good, where does she buy her those jeans?
Where
Because
you,
I want my ass to look good.
who you with right now? Who's in the room?
Who me?
Yeah.
My boys.
Yo, Eswardo. Ask Eswardo. Hold on.
Wow.
Where is
Okay,
Is
give
she
me
a
a
girl?
second. Give me a second.
Is she a girl?
Eswardo? No.
No, he's gonna ask another. Give me a second.
I feel
I
like that's
got
not
you.
fair,
Joe has
Joe.
a question.
We gotta
He's
call
he's live on the
females.
podcast.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up?
Got a question for you, okay?
Yeah, what's up?
When women post these selfies and these photos online and they go out, to the clubs and shit, who are they posting the pictures for and who are they wearing the outfits for? Are they doing it for the men or are they doing it for other women?
I mean, really both if you really think about it,
Break it down.
because
Break
they're
it down.
trying
Woman.
to
Balance.
they're trying to show off to other women and also impress the men.
Okay.
They're trying to make themselves look the best in that club just to show off to the other females.
What if you just
and
want to
be
look
the best
nice?
looking.
Talk about
They want
it.
to look nice. I mean, that's understandable. But who you looking nice for?
Myself.
Are
I
they
don't
doing-
dress up
are they-
like this
are-
all the
are
time.
they
I ain't
doing it for
gonna come out
themselves?
looking crazy.
I mean, that's understandable. I can see that.
Like, wear your best clothes out. Your parents teach you that. Like, you don't even leave. Like, you know what I
That's
mean?
the thing. It's two different generations. Because my
Yeah.
generation is opposite side of y'all's.
What generation are you? Are you
Yeah,
a
how-
millennial? Are you Generation X?
No, you're Z, right? Or what?
I'm 17. I'm still in high school.
Oh my God, he's a Gerber baby.
A Gerber, baby. What is that?
What's
That.
a Gerber?
That's a
Is it-
child.
Oh, well, he's young. He's 17.
Yeah, like exactly,
He's a
Joe.
grown, no, but he's a man. He's a grown man. He's 17 years old.
I mean, if he's
Yeah.
17 and he's giving answers like that, I think you owe me $20.
Nah, I don't owe you 20. I gotta call one more person.
Yeah, I'm
And
dead.
I'm broke, so nah,
I'm
that don't work.
I'm
All right.
dead.
Thank you, Eswardo. Appreciate
All right.
you.
Have a good one.
You too. All right. Balance. Julie. Fucking Julie.
Nah, man.
You know,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're still going at this.
I'm curious.
Is she a female?
Nah, it's a dude.
Nah, see, that don't count. You can't just call dudes. You gotta call females. Nah, you gotta call females. You gotta call females.
All right.
That's what you gotta do.
I got you.
That's princess. Let me She's
Princess,
She's
what's going
laid
on?
out. She laid out. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Probably past Jay Force's bedtime.
There we got the Power Rangers here. It's
Hell
like
yeah.
a real helmet.
Yeah, it's a real helmet.
For real?
Yeah. You could actually put it on.
I'm about to. I'm that serious. How do you open it? I don't want to break it. How do you open it?
Right here. The two little latches.
You guys remember the Power Rangers? I talked about this on my last podcast. Like, what's your favorite Power Ranger? What
I'm gonna have to
color?
take the headphones off.
Red?
Yo, what are you calling me through
Power
Facebook?
Rangers
Yo,
is mad
Yes.
powerful.
You were
who
live
the
on
hell
a
calls through Facebook?
you're live on a podcast, sir. I got a question for you.
Live on a podcast? No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Don't say anything to incriminate yourself.
Oh, jeez.
All
What's
right.
happening, Captain?
So when women go out and they're in the streets and they post these
Okay.
pictures on Instagram and Facebook, who are they doing it for? Are they doing it for the men, or are they doing it for the women?
They're doing it for themselves to
They're
make
doing-
themselves feel better.
They're doing it for themselves. You really think they're doing it?
That's right. The attention gives them the self-confidence.
The attention from
acceptable.
gives them the self-confidence.
Whether it be good attention, bad attention, all the attention.
They do it for themselves.
I think
That's right.
I think
They're
Joe,
doing
they,
it for
you're
themselves.
losing.
I think they do it for the other women.
Give up. Nah,
For
man.
themselves, bro. And occasionally they might accept the right dude to react to it.
Occasionally, right?
That's right. Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Seldom.
I just look at it like, I don't know.
All right.
Hey, cool.
Well, I appreciate you answering, sir. Yeah, call you on Facebook.
Got you.
Because
Yeah, let me know. Call me back anytime you want the correct answers, all right?
the correct answers. Oh yeah, what's the lotto? What's the pick for?
Your phone's breaking up.
Ah, you're a dick. Out here. See you, bro.
All right, brother.
I feel like I'm stuck here. Take your helmet.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
You
that-
now you should leave. Now you gotta leave it on the whole
Nah, I
episode now.
wore it.
You gotta leave it now the
Wow,
whole
you
episode.
asked. You owe me $20.
I don't.
Oh my God.
I didn't make no bets. I didn't make not a damn thing. You know
First
what?
of all, where'd you get this?
It was a gift.
Someone just gave you a green helmet?
They did.
For real?
Yeah, that
Like, yo,
ass.
you like this?
Yeah. Zane,
Can
shout out
you
to
please
Zane.
open it?
You're gonna wear it again, right?
I did wear it. I will wear it again.
Okay, here we go.
Red, Joe, you put it on. Spooky vibes. Halloween.
Here you go. That's all you. Maybe for a Halloween episode, I will.
You should talk the whole podcast like that.
The whole pod with it, right? Yeah, I should do a YouTube channel with just.
Jesus.
There you go.
I had it on before. What did I do?
This is definitely the cover art. Jason, hold on. Can you get some photo? You can get a little
This
photo of
has
that.
extra spicy. Get the shirt.
Extra spicy. Get the shirt. It's lit. Yo, that is. Oh, damn, dog. That is lit. Yeah, you gotta wear that shit.
You wear
You gotta wear it for the rest of the episode. No.
Nah.
I want to see Mina go live.
I would do that shit too.
I got the morpher.
I see ya.
I got
Hold
the
tight.
look. I got the morpher right next to you.
Morpher? What's Morpher? Oh, those thingies.
Yeah, you gotta know what a morpher is.
Oh, I haven't seen that show. I just feel like Power Rangers was cool, but they was mad foul at the same time. I don't want to break your helmet.
They
my friend.
were mad. What?
Foul because they made the Black Ranger black. Like, yo, that's messed up. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's pretty racist.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Se pasaron.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That's
I'm not
OD.
even gonna lie.
Joe. Okay, there you go.
Little technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm scared. Mad wires. Like this. Jesus.
There we go.
There you go. Did I put it on right? Is it backwards?
Nah, you're good.
All right, cool.
All right. Successful.
We're here.
I still don't really believe these answers. I still think y'all do it for the women.
Let's make a vote. Who think Joe should give me $20? Like, I'm just saying.
Never. It's on camera. It's on camera.
Damn.
Right, princess?
Camera, it's on microphone, it's on the universe.
Yo, let's talk about something Halloween.
Halloween. What are we doing for?
Wait, what? I saw it, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So
I'm
I
not-
don't know if you guys want to really talk about it. Because then that means like it's kind of, you know what I mean?
I heard it's trash.
It's all right. It's
Yeah,
all right.
that means
I'm
trash.
not
All right means
obsessed with
trash.
it, but you know what's cool is like it gave a little backstory, you know? I always like the
Now
backstory.
you're just
I'm a sucker for
trying to
them.
make it good.
All right, well, if you think of like Halloween, what are your favorite like nostalgia movies? Like, what's a movie that's like, damn, it's Halloween. Cool. Scream.
I mean, you just
Scream's like this is one of his all-time favorite movies.
Scream.
yeah. Scream was always up there. Well, it got me for my like love of like movies for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know. It was around a very interesting time because you know how the movies like kind of they're all into movies as well, and that's when I was getting into film, and I always liked Halloween. So
That's how I feel about the movie Collateral. Like when I saw that, that's like maybe I want to do movies.
yeah, I don't know what it was about that film. It was that, and also the writing. I love Kevin Williamson as a writer, so everything that he's done I've always liked. What's up? Yeah, Dawson's Creek is one of my all-time favorite shows, yo. Top three. Fucking great show. Very slept on show. Horrible name. Seriously. You ever watch it?
No.
Yeah, a lot of people probably didn't watch it.
I watched different shows. I didn't watch Dawson's Creek. I was like a Nick at Night type of girl. I watched The Wonder Years. Shout out to Kevin Arnold. This brother was a dick.
Yeah.
Hated that guy. He was so mean. Like I hated that guy. Like The Wonder Years, Facts of Life, Good Company, no, Three's Company, Silver Spoons. I loved Nick at Night. I don't know why. I was here for it.
I didn't see
Yeah.
any of those shows.
Really? Well, they're like old, like super, super old. I don't know why. I think I would stay up late, and they actually were like, I don't know what they used. Maybe that's why I have a little bit mature.
You know what it was?
What?
It was Nickelodeon. And
Yeah.
Nick at Night, you know, obviously the kids are going to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
but they still wanted to keep on brand, so
Me.
they would show adult programming, so to speak, but like it was still like, you know, for kids. Like it was family oriented.
Yeah.
Wasn't like I Love Lucy and shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I Love Lucy was really dope. I love The Honeymooners. The Honeymooners was one of my all-time.
What else was that? I liked Good Times. It was on.
Good time. Dynamite. Oh, the Jeffersons, bro. The Jeffersons was the shit. I loved the Jeffersons. Florence and the dads, like dynamic and how they would get each other. Everybody just ripped ass. Everybody ripped each other in that show. Like that was the type of love. And maybe that's why I like that. I don't know.
Staying on Nickelodeon though, what about those ones that weren't the cartoons, but like Keenan and Kel, all that?
Oh yeah.
Keenan and Kel was good.
Afraid of the Dark.
I loved Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh yeah, yo, facts. Rest in peace, Coolio. That was definitely like my childhood. I loved Nickelodeon, being like a 90s baby. Like I grew up on that shit. Like I love, but it's crazy though. You watch Ren and Stimpy now, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, that shit crazy.
It's funny, y'all. I fuck with y'all that y'all actually like Nickelodeon because I ask a lot of people that question.
Nah, I love
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, and a lot of people say Cartoon Network.
Nah, I like Dexter though. Dexter was cool, but
I didn't have I feel like you had to be rich to have Cartoon
That's what I
Network.
was just gonna say because I had Nickelodeon, and then by the time I was able to get Cartoon Network, I was already over the whole, you know, kids and family.
Yeah, I was a grown adult. I think by the time they allowed you to have like
And you know, they also showed a lot of anime on Cartoon Network. I was never a big anime guy.
Me either.
yeah, I didn't like anime, but I did like Dragon Ball Z.
But
I watched just like one season of it where I can actually talk about it, but then after certain people, I'm like, nah, I don't know.
But you know what's funny is I think that's because we weren't Cartoon Network people.
Yeah, that's true. Because
we
Toonami
never
and all that, that's a
Cartoon
thing.
Because I'm telling, I ask that people. That's like one of the main questions I ask a lot of people. I don't know why. It's just a question.
Nah, but hold on. Space Coast, Coast to Coast. That shit was the shit.
What was
You guys remember Space Coast, Coast to Coast with that green thing? Like I don't know.
What was that on?
It was on Cartoon Network, but it was like
I
it's like early Adult Swim. And again, it's like this type of vibe. Like they're talking to each other. You gotta watch that. Even as an adult, I feel like I would watch as an adult.
Send me that.
Space Coast to Coast. That shit was the shit. I love that shit.
I was all Nickelodeon, all those shows. All them shows were fine. Like I said, all that.
All that was amazing.
Doug.
Yo, first of all, Doug, yo, that shit was mad funny. First of all, we all knew Skeeter was black. Yo, tell me that. Yo, it was just like, you know, and like, I don't know.
Because of the stereotype.
Yeah, you know, like I was just like, yo, really? Like, I don't know. But I love Doug writing in his journal and shit.
Let's see if y'all can guess my favorite Nickelodeon cartoon show.
All right. What do we win?
I think I'll say nothing. Like I said, we
$20.
Yeah, she really wants this $20, yo.
Yeah.
what do you win? What do y'all think it is? I'm gonna give y'all a hint. It was slept on.
Wait, but you're gonna give us a clue?
Yeah, it was slept on.
It was slept on? Like, what do you mean? Like,
nah.
Like it was just not focused enough. You
Yeah,
gotta give us a better clue.
You know what slept on means?
Yeah, but I'm like, wait. It was a cartoon
cartoon.
or like real life people?
Cartoon.
What? Okay. No, I love Kablam. Kablam was the shit. I mean, I don't know. First of all, there was Iron Monster, Rocko's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy. Oh wait, Rocket Power.
Yeah.
Yo, squiggly.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I love Rocket Power.
Did you watch Rocket Power? Yeah, because it did come late. It did come a little later.
Rocket Power was so cool.
I remember my sister used to love that show. She's like 5 years younger than me. So by the time Rocket Power came out, also with SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, because I forget you're a little older than me.
I'm 36.
Yeah. Oh, so that makes sense. Yes.
And also, I never saw SpongeBob because by the time SpongeBob came out,
See, don't get me wrong. SpongeBob is like my all-time favorite. Like I fucking love SpongeBob.
I like the old episodes though, not the new ones.
Yeah, they still make new ones.
Yeah, it's like after a certain time, like I feel like the dynamic just changed.
When I'm filthy rich, I'm gonna watch. Like, so this is the thing. I love like we talk about this all the time. I love like film, TV shit, but I'm busy and I'm grinding.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, when I'm rich and I got time to catch up on some of this shit, I am watching every episode of SpongeBob.
Really?
I'm going back because SpongeBob is fucking hilarious.
It really is. It's Patrick.
When you told me to watch this episode of SpongeBob.
What episode?
You told me where it was. I think it was like one of the characters. He was with a pencil. He's like,
Oh, Doodle Bob! Oh my God!
Don't tell me.
Don't get me started.
I'm gonna go want to watch it.
How is that? Yo, Doodle Bob. Remember they had the pencil, and he was like, no, he was just like mad crazy.
See,
yo, he like erased them. Yo, mad wild.
SpongeBob was one of those shows too that like it started getting really good as I was getting a little older and I was already kind of done with TV. But when I was younger, it was Doug and all those other joints. But when Rocket Power, for some reason, it was just so different.
It really was.
Like it was so different, and it was like it was cool because especially like being from around here, like you ain't ever, like
that shit made me rollerblade. Yo,
I
never rollerbladed.
Yeah.
I wanted to rollerblade all of a sudden.
But that's why I thought it was dope because it was like. I don't know. As a kid, I was like,
that shit was wild, Joe. I always remember an episode. He swore that he could. He was like, yeah, he had like an idol. It was like this surfer.
Yeah.
It was, who was he called? Yo, you gotta make a clip out of this. What was his name? I don't know. Freaking 10-year-old boy was like, yeah, I'm just gonna ride away with the hurricane. That's what we were watching. Yo, but what was his name? It was that guy it was a fame. You gotta remember that. It was what was his name? Otto. Otto was the guy. He wanted to be this person. He was like whale like.
They didn't have many seasons because it didn't do that good.
It was
4, yeah, but they were stretching on the 4th.
Yeah.
But I will say, man, it said it originally premiered in 99.
Yeah.
And then it ended in 04.
It was good.
Yeah, it was.
I had a good run.
So I was 9 to 14. And you said what? 04 you. Yeah. So you missed it. I feel you. When did SpongeBob start?
I think 99. SpongeBob started in
Wow,
99.
May 1st, 99.
Yeah, I remember because it was like a summer. It was right before the summer because they introduced it during the Nickelodeon Awards.
Yeah.
They introduced the episode right after that. And that was a big deal. People actually used to go to the Nickelodeon Awards. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that, but if you look at that, like, Coolio was actually there.
Back in the day, Nickelodeon used to have this thing where, like, they had a contest where they would come to your school and slime the teachers.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I remember all that shit.
See, I always wanted to do the Double Dare obstacle course. Like I just wanted to do it.
What about Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yo, facts, when those things got you and shit, that
was
shit
good. That was
used to
good,
get me
too.
scared. Like, you just stick your hand there. Just get you.
Nickelodeon was fire, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, who was your favorite Legends of the Hidden Table? Mine was the Silver Barracudas. No, but there was like the Green Snakes. It was like cool names.
I didn't watch it like that. Like that was a show that I watched, but I didn't like.
Silver Monkeys. I remember that. It was cool.
I watched pretty much everything that was on because that's the only thing that would just be on. It was just.
Yeah.
You know what was a very underrated show on Nickelodeon? And
What?
it was also filmed in Jersey.
Which-
Yo, I
what?
love Pete and Pete.
That was in Paramus and Ridgewood.
I didn't know that. Yo, I love Pete and Pete. I actually rewatched Pete and Pete during the beginning. Yeah, because I thought about it. I was like, yo, Pete and Pete was the shit. I could talk to you about so many. Even the song, the intro to that video, OD, it's super Nirvana vibes, grunge. It was like, it was the whole storyline. I could tell you. They had Pete, they had Petunia. Yo, in fact, he was like wiggling her and
So
shit.
here, wow, this is like a lot of their shows from the 2000s. And I'll tell you, the only ones that I ever really watched, like all that,
Oh, that was cool.
Oh, You Afraid of the Dark, Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Arnold was like the best.
Yo, that whole house was crazy. That shit was, what was it, a border
SpongeBob.
house? It was like Mr. Kakashka. Yo, Mr. Kakashka was so foul. So foul. Always lying. I always remember when he was learning how to read. He's like, I bet the kitty. Like, that episode is iconic. I love that episode.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog. And then you always ask. There was always like those weird episodes. He's like, how do you guys use the bathroom? Like, they would
Yeah.
say that in those episodes.
They would, right?
Yeah.
I remember Angry Beaver.
Angry Beavers. Norbert and Daggett.
The reason
I didn't watch that.
is I used to have a big gap in my front teeth.
I got a gap gang. Ow.
And they used to pick fun of me in school. They used to bully me about it. And when I would get angry, they would call me the Angry Beaver.
Angry Beaver. Wow, that's
Damn.
interesting.
It traumatized me.
That was a cool show, though.
Slime Time.
Well, I don't remember that.
I remember Slime Time.
Slime Time. Rugrats was like
I like
iconic.
Rugrats. I learned mad shit of like Rugrats. You guys remember those like special episodes, like the Moses one where like
Oh, yeah,
Tommy
the
was
Hebrew-
Moses.
yeah, the Hebrew.
Yeah, like I learned about shit like that. They were cool with that. I thought that was cool that they embraced his Jewish side,
I don't see. I've watched all this shit, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember. Like, I can't call back to episodes.
I have a very good memory of that because I love those. That was
I-
my era.
I did too. I love this shit. You know what it was though? Like I was saying, like by the time, because Rocket Power and SpongeBob was like came out in like '99.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I was outside by like 2 years later. So when I was like 12, because 02 I was outside.
Yeah.
So that's kind of when I stopped really watching really much TV. Was like 12 years old. Because by 12 years old, we were very active outside kids.
I think once I turned 12, I like started watching more MTV.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I started
That
watching
transition
movies
for
and
me.
videos.
Like I love True Life. Like True Life, like old school MTV. Oh, music videos, but like True Life. I remember
You know what I loved as a kid? It was not Nickelodeon.
What?
Beavis and Butthead.
I didn't like that.
I like the movie, but not the
Yeah.
show. I wasn't too crazy about it. But I do like Celebrity Deathmatch. That was cool. That was pretty cool.
I wasn't like, I don't know, like it always gave me like stupid vibes. Like, like that stupid funny.
Beavis
I've
and
never been
Butthead.
about that. Like even like South Park. Everyone loved South Park back then. And I didn't like South Park. I didn't like that. And even to this day, like we were talking about the movies before about the end is whatever they're coming. What's the name of that movie? The
This
end
is the
is this is
end.
the end. Like stupid comedy for me never got me.
Well, you know what I think it is with me specifically, but what I liked about Beavis and Butthead was that I kind of grew up in a conservative household.
Mm.
This is like kind of like my rebellion towards it,
Yeah, oh, I get you because that it was
Because
that
I
kind of
knew
that
for a
vibe.
fact that my parents hated that show and they didn't want me watching it.
Mm.
And you know, me being a rebel, I'll be like, fuck that, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
know.
it.
I was watching weird shit. I remember Andy Milonakis. That was my show.
That was way too weird for me.
I
Yeah,
loved Andy Milon. His weirdness. I don't know. I feel like he came out for only one season, but I love Andy Milonakis. Even his song, he was a little crazy. I was like, oh, let's go there.
The Amanda Show.
I love the Amanda Show. The Amanda Show was the shit.
Yeah.
Amanda Show was amazing.
Milonakis made me literally feel like I was killing brain cells.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, it was
I was getting stupid.
stupider just watching it. Yo, Nickelodeon definitely had a really long run. Like
Yeah, I'm looking at this whole
Thi-
catalog.
This is just from this is pages and categories in 20s, 2000s Nickelodeon original programming. A lot of this shit I definitely didn't watch, but a lot of this shit was really fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, MTV I was not
No Real World.
a little bit. I got into it late. I got kind of on MTV late because again, once I was 12, I was outside.
Yeah.
So then, like, whatever was on, I kind of wasn't really fucking with it. I started watching MTV a little bit later, but a lot of people, that's why it's funny now, even looking back at old music, I don't know a lot of music videos. A lot of y'all know music videos.
Really?
I don't. I see. I actually, it's funny because I do the karaoke in Napoli, and a lot of times I'm playing music off of YouTube, and I just watch. I'm watching YouTube video. I mean, these music videos for the first time now.
Oof. I could go back to like, I don't
Yeah,
know if you remember this, Jason, The Box. That episode, The Box, where it was just music videos all
You
day.
didn't have to have cable to have
Nah, I remember that.
it. Even if you were broke and you had just regular ass TV, you still had the box.
Yeah. But back then, music videos were more invested. Like, even MTV had a show called Making the Video,
They did,
where it was just backgrounds of making a music video. Like, if you could think of like iconic music videos, what would that be? I mean, I feel like I would have to name 3 because it's hard to like pinpoint one.
One making the video I remember, and in my eyes it's a classic video, is the Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson video. What's it gonna be? Because at the time they spent $2 million.
They did. That was expensive. I remember that. I definitely remember that.
Yeah, I don't like looking back. It was I don't know. I loved music though. Always as a kid, I always loved it, but I never, for some reason, really would fuck with MTV that much. I guess until I got a little bit older. And the music videos, yeah, no, I was, you know what it was? I was really early too on buying CDs. So from music, I would just play my CDs. Like I was building CD collections mad young. Like I was at 10, 11, I was going every time I got a couple dollars to Kmart, or I'd go steal them shits from Kmart. And that's how I was fucking with my music. So I didn't really correlate. A lot of people, it seems like, correlated music with the MTV and music that way. For me, I was just like, nah, I'm buying an album. Like, and that's just how I would listen to it. Yeah, so you would actually watch it. I guess I wasn't really fucking with it because it was like, if I'm listening to it, it's in my boombox because I used to carry around the boombox too, or the CD player. So it was like kind of like a double. Like I didn't need that much. Like I don't need you on the TV and in my fucking headphones.
I'll tell you what though, back then the music video actually made the song better because when you were just listening to the song like on the bus or walking in the park or whatever,
Yeah.
you visualize the video in your head.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys think of like an era, like you mentioned DMX, right? When
Yeah.
you think of like that era, I don't know. When I think of the '90s and I think of like a symbol or like just in general like music that sticks out to me is Wu-Tang. I love Wu-Tang. I love Wu-Tang. Like I watched the seasons on Hulu and I forgot where it was, but I am obsessed with Wu-Tang. Like I just love them. I love Old Dirty Bastard, the RZA. What is it? It's like the RZA, the Jizza. Hold on, time out. Let me see if I remember, Jason. The RZA, the Jizza, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, You God, Ghostface Killer, and Old Dirty Bastard. And then you also got Capadonna. And Master Killer. Because they always evolve. But yeah, that shit is fucking amazing. Yeah, Method Man. And I feel like, wait, hold on. So it's the RZA, the Jizza, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, You God, Ghostface Killer, And then it goes, "Oh Dirty Bastard." But I already said Inspector Deck. It goes the RZA, the Jissa, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, You God, nah, because I'm talking about MATHOD, man. If you talk about the song, that's how he started it. But I remember, like, I don't know, it's something about Wu-Tang. That shit is so fire. Old Dirty Bastard. Like, you can't get, that was like, because you know what it is that I feel like people don't appreciate with Wu-Tang? Is the rustic sound. They were like straight up like they wanted it to sound like they wanted those sound effects in that music. It just sounded so raw. The RZA. Back the Deck, Raekwon the Chef, You God, Place Killer, and Method Man. And then we have the honorable mentions like Capadonna and all that.
Bars.
Yeah, that they were like amazing. They were the truth. It's just amazing. And you know what it is? It's the whole like kung fu king. Like, yo, that shit is fucking cool as hell. Nobody in hip hop was doing that. And I feel like they just took something so different and made it like crazy good. Like I think of so many hits from like Wu-Tang Clan, even the symbol, the W, that yellow W is so iconic. Like even fucking what's his face, that shoe, that nurse shoe, expensive Crocs. There you go, Crocs. They came out with a Wu-Tang shoe. You get what I'm saying? But
they
that's the
vibes.
thing, like it's that symbol. So yo, Wu-Tang forever. Just saying.
Let's go.
Mina Mendoza loves you.
What I want to know is like now, because I mean, this is in my opinion. I feel like the Disney Channel took over.
What do you mean? Well, I used to watch Disney Channel too, though, as a kid.
I never did because, like, again, I felt like that was for rich
Lizzie
people.
McGuire.
But I'm just saying,
Steven, Shia LaBeouf.
like now, I think the kids, that's all they watch.
I don't know.
Are they watching Nickelodeon?
I have no idea. I mean, my son's 7. I'm gonna be real with you. He watches more of these like Instagram influencers than like actual I don't really see him watching more like cartoons. If anything, I'm trying to introduce him to things. What? See, there you go. I wanted her.
Yes.
Yo, she had a baby alligator. Ferguson was her brother. Yeah, Clarissa.
Yeah, I watched that. I did. That was one of the ones I watched. What is she doing now?
Sabrina. What was her name? Melissa Joan Hart. Yeah. But it's like, yo, that whole era, I think that shit was cool. Like, even 10 Things I Hate About You.
Like that. Jason was like, "You're a dick."
What do you mean?
Nah, because I was like, that's sad. Looked at me like I was a dick.
Oh.
Oh, look at me, and I look like, yeah. No, I just feel like she, after all that career, you would think she would still be like.
She was in a movie after that. It was Drive Me Crazy. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, no.
You know, I feel like that whole era of movies was just very like I don't even know what to call that era. It was like all these movies kind of came out with like that same like She's All That, 10 Things I Hate About You.
I love She's All That.
But you got me like, what do you call that genre of movies? Jason, you're good with movies, so it's like, but you get what I'm saying though, right? It all had like that Drive Me Crazy.
I'll give you that. Those are never coming out again.
Why? Yeah, like
those
that type of
movies
vibe.
are never like. I'm joking, but like they said straight up, like there's I hate to like get down to this rabbit hole because this is not.
Might as well.
No, because this is the therapy without a degree.
That part.
But how long are we? Because we're about to wrap this up anyway.
Oof.
Hour and a half. But anyway, they're just not like gonna really fund movies like that anymore. Like now, it's like if it's not fucking Deadpool and it's not Marvel and it's not has fucking fireworks left and right, they're just not funding those movies. Damn. Like you got to be really lucky. You got to fucking suck some dick. You got to do something to make a fucking She's All That and have that shit be paid for.
You know what they do? They make rip-offs of them and put them on like Netflix or Amazon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're going right to streaming.
I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're still being made.
Yeah.
But they're just going right to streaming. I'm talking about how when we were kids, they had like fucking 4 trailers and they were, a big movie.
Yeah.
That's done. We're never seeing that. Yeah,
that sucks.
It is.
That sucks.
I was watching I think I said it before in this podcast. I was watching an interview with one of my favorite actors, Joshua Jackson. And he was even saying, he's like, y'all have no idea. He's like, they're not even like the talks that these producers and people are having. They're not even, especially for like movie theater, stuff. They're not even talking about that shit.
Yeah.
They're talking about series now. Series is the way to go. They're like those type of film and what we all grew up on and know from movies and shit. They were like, you can kind of kiss that, goodbye. And he was like,
sucks.
Yeah, he was like,
Well, at least I'm grateful to have witnessed it,
Yeah, I think we were one of the last generations to witness like having a nice variety of movies. Because now it's like you really look what's really going to be playing and what's going to play for a couple weeks. It's just all like big out the park fucking bullshit. Like,
yeah,
all the huge movies, Exactly. It's a reboot or it's like has, it's like Transformers or some shit, And if not, it's going right directly to fucking streaming. Like, it's crazy. I even saw that Will Smith fucking poster in the trailer for his new movie.
What new movie?
He's got it's I don't know the name of it. Do you know the name of it? I think they dropped it today.
Yeah.
It's going right to stream.
Damn.
And I'm like, yo, that's just crazy. Like, where it's like, okay, the old, young kid in me that would like appreciate that. Like, yeah, I get to watch it right from home.
Yeah.
But that is like a movie and a film lover. Like, damn, that's like kind of whack.
I feel like every place has like a series like that. Because I feel like even like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. That sucks. It breaks my heart what you're saying.
It's the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really did, and you look at it, it's happening. Like, I watched this interview like a year and a half ago with Josh Jackson. He was like, yeah, it's just going to get worse and worse. He was like, y'all seeing the little birth of it now. He was like, but, who knows even if theaters are really going to be around. And
that depresses me more than anything.
Yeah, seriously, like the classic grab popcorn. And I never used to eat popcorn, but like it's just like that whole vibe of smelling popcorn in movies. Like popcorn and movies are associated together.
But that's
wild.
That's why I bring it up now so people can, if you enjoy it, go out to go see a movie. It's expensive, but we don't have much time with it left. It's not.
That's crazy.
Let's be real.
That's mad crazy. Yeah. That saddens me a bit. If I were to recreate a movie, I think a movie that I would love to recreate would be like a movie like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I would love to like recreate that movie. I don't know. Like I feel like that whole movie, like we need movies with like characters like that again. Like Spumoni, what was his name? Spumoni, or was it something? Spicoli. Spicoli. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Really? No. Jason, you ever see Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
One of the best story movies ever.
Exactly.
I feel like I might have seen it because I feel like I might have run across it.
You ever seen that song, Stacy's Mom?
Yeah.
All right, you ever seen the music video? No. Oh, okay.
I'm very behind.
You gotta watch this movie because it's definitely, I feel like they walk so that American Pie could run.
Really?
Yeah. Like that was like one of those first
I do
pioneers.
love American Pie.
But as I'm saying, then you need to watch Fast Times at Ridgemont High because that was like a pioneer in the 80s for that. That every scene of that. I don't want to spoil it for you, but like
yeah.
I would say that's accurate. It was like the American Pie of the 80s.
It really was.
Okay, then I would like that. Which I saw a flyer. I don't know if it was legit. Well, and on this note, they may be doing another American Pie.
Really?
I saw a flyer.
What are they gonna be like old?
10 years ago they already did.
It was American Wedding, American Reunion. So what was going on? They have kids.
Even if it's trash, I'm hype because I did always love those movies.
I like to meet the parents.
Jason Biggs, shout out to him. He's from Hazard Heights.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Why did I think he was Canadian?
And Tara Reid is from Wyckoff.
Oh, really?
I thought she was Canadian too. No. Why did I think this?
Jason literally, his parents' house is like a few blocks from here.
No way. Yeah. Jason Biggs. He lives there still?
No, I doubt they still.
Or like his parents?
I'm talking like when I was a kid, I think they really still lived there.
Go trick or treat over there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But unfortunately, we can go on forever.
Your friend was cool.
Yeah, right? We do need a part two.
I feel like there were so many good topics. It was so good.
Yeah, we had a fun time.
Yeah.
Well, if they want to hear more about you, where can they go? Where's your show?
So my show is called The Mina Mendoza Show. You can catch me live on Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m. So definitely catch me there. You can find me on YouTube. I'm on Apple Music and Spotify. And yeah, Catch me every Thursday live from there. You could also follow me on Instagram, Queen of Spice. The of is actually a number 0, so Queen of Spice, just saying. And it's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, Queen of Spice. Ew.
Yo, talking shit, yo.
Yeah.
And we were destined to link up one day because we used to see each other in Bergen all the time.
Yo, facts.
I probably used to give you free pizza and free beef patties or coffee or whatever time to time.
Hold it down.
Yeah, that's what I did. Those were the years, the Bergen years.
Hey. I definitely remember that. I mean, going to school in Bergen, I feel like was definitely. I mean, I was definitely not weird, but a balanced scholar because I was definitely a stoner, but I was getting straight A's. I'm not kidding. I had scholarships and everything.
You were there a lot though, because I remember seeing you a lot. Like I clearly remember you, and you were there a lot, and I was there a lot.
I was high as hell. I'm gonna be real. I was getting pizza and coffee and donuts, but I was getting straight A's.
Yeah, I remember you.
But I was there studying and shit. I was definitely there.
Me too. I was busting my eyes. I was always taking. Actually, I took so many credits while I was at Bergen that I always had to get approval.
He was the president
to take. I had to get approval to take more credits than what they allowed you.
Oh wow!
And I worked 6 days a week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was. But I mean, what I was going to school for was easy. What?
Facts. Well, I didn't.
What was that from again? What movie?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Shout out to Method Man and Redman.
Nah, I wasn't getting high.
Redman is from Newark. That's who I was thinking about. I don't know why I mixed the whole DMX thing. Sorry, I brought it back. Really? Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, Ja Rule.
Shout out to Ja Rule though. Shout out to Ja Rule, Back Bomb King. Love that guy.
And then there's another hip hop artist that actually lives in this town, but I'm not gonna say it on air.
Oh, I know who it is.
Because he's still, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
At this point, probably everybody in the show know. But
I think everybody does.
With him? Oh yeah, that's fire.
Why are we not saying the name though?
Because I don't want to put out.
Oh, okay.
You know, because he still has, you know.
Mysterious.
This one.
No, I know.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that because he still lives here.
Okay.
Still, has family and shit. Because you know how people be. Some people be weirdos and shit. What's up? Me too. Yeah.
Damn, you guys sound crazy. Yo,
it's a small town, and that's what I'm saying. The reason why I don't want to say where is because people will find out, and you never know. People be doing silly shit. But anything you want to shout out, anything you think is slept on out here, usually we do at the end of the show. You just shout out something you think is slept on. Could be anything. Doesn't have to be like TV, film related, podcast related. Could be anything. Could be a book. Could be a service. Could be doing something. Anything.
I say shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's doing something right now. Shout out to everybody that's stepping out of their comfort zone. Something that I feel like I always tell people is if you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. If you're comfortable, then you're just gonna stay stagnant. So definitely step out of your comfort zone. And anybody that is achieving what they want to achieve, whether it's, it's struggles, whatever it is, shout out to y'all. So it's shout out to enemy. I'm always the type of person that I even shout out my enemies because it's just I just want everybody to be good. Yeah. I have no hate in my blood. I just want to be a positive footprint in people's lives. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to my son. Shout out to anybody that supports me the most. Shout out to women. Shout out to you for bringing me on the show. Amazing time, amazing vibe. Just shout out to everybody. The whole world.
Let's fucking do it, yo.
Let's go.
That's fire.
Hey.
I'm going to give a shout out to, what I think is slept on.
Shout out to Princess.
Yeah, she's chilling, man. I love my dog.
Hey.
She hanging out over there.
Facts.
But what I think is slept on out here and what I'm going to give a shout out to is just love. Love is amazing. And I put on my Facebook recently and someone was they were just questioning me. They were like, "Oh, you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." I put I love. And I love that shit. I really do. I love love.
Love is love.
And I think that's why I love R&B. I love fucking the Dirty Dancing movie. I love all that shit. I love anything that's to do.
Oh, Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, it's probably #1 movie of all time or number 2.
Don't put Baby in the corner.
It's between that, Man Apart. They're all up there. Yeah, right. Don't put Baby in the corner.
Don't put Baby in the corner.
But yeah, yo, I love love. And I was at a wedding this weekend and it was beautiful. Shout out to, Christopher Bauer. Family to me, always will be. And his wedding was beautiful. While it was really tough, it was a tough wedding because one of our brothers, Walter, passed away in November.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, it happens. Life happens. And anyone if you've been listening to this podcast for a very long time, you would know Walt was a host on this podcast. So Walt was a host from episode 4, 5, one of those, all the way until probably like the 30s. The 30s, yeah. So he was in the first chunk, and so Walter's brother Christopher got married, and it was a tough wedding, obviously, as you know, but just because of the recent passing of Walter, it was really tough. So, but we all champed it out, and we made the best of it, and just I always love watching love, like while at the same time sometimes it could be depressing.
Yeah. Love
can be depressing. Love could be beautiful. Love could be many different things. But it was beautiful to watch. And it was also, too, a reminder that, and what this is slept on, is transforming your life and changing. You know, like that was just one thing. I always want to spread that message to other people that, you could change your life around at any given time.
Yeah.
You could change your life around at any given time. You know, you could be going through life and having a hard time and falling and going through it and just having just a rough fucking life, up into being a grown man and change your whole fucking life around, and it's just amazing. You know, you could find love and just life could be amazing. You can have a beautiful wife, beautiful life. So if you're listening to this and you're watching this and maybe your life isn't really exactly where you want it to be, and even a little bit older, just have that faith, trust the process. Like I always say, I don't just say these things. These aren't just quotes I just say. Like I'm for real about this shit. And just want to give a shout out to my guy Chris for being there. Like I could even see like he was in tears, yo. He was in tears at that fucking altar when he was marrying his wife. And to me, that just was that's so powerful. Like love, I always say, is the most powerful fucking thing in the universe. Like this man was just so happy. So happy. Like love does that shit to you. Love will bring those fucking tears to you. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that shit is beautiful. Like when you find that love, that it's like almost life-changing. It's like life, transformation, And sometimes it takes in life, and this isn't even just his situation or anybody's situation, but sometimes you got to transform your life to maybe find that love. You know what I mean? Like you got to work on yourself. You got to work on that self-love. You got to work on being the best person you can be. And then after that, you never know. Maybe you'll find that love in return. And it was just a beautiful moment, and that was really just that. And now, like I always see it I always say it every time I see it. I just love love. I love witnessing that shit. And a lot of times we as individuals can crave that love or see that love and not understand, like we're worthy of love too. We're worthy of those same exact feelings. And it's gonna happen when it's your time. You just gotta keep working on yourself, keep working on that self-love, keep working on you, trying to make yourself better. Until it all come together. So, shout out to love, yo. Shout out to women. This was an amazing podcast. We had great discussions. Yo, and let me just tell you, I'm good with what I do, because I had no idea what we were talking about today. I just be kicking it. Every episode, this is what I be doing. I'm like, what are we talking about today? I'd be freestyling and shit. And the fact that came up with you and we killed that shit was fire.
Word.
Yeah, you a podcaster for real.
Hey.
What's up?
Yeah, how long you been podcasting?
Nah,
Wow.
not the long. Well, recent. The recent ones. I got some other ones that are longer.
He's like, yo,
I like the long episodes. Zane ain't doing that. Shout out to Zane, man. But Zane ain't sitting here with me for that long. And also sometimes I don't got that much battery and that much storage. And sometimes I'm not gonna make y'all sit here. You know what I mean? For that long. If it was up to me, bro, I'd be here chilling.
Hey.
You know what I mean? But yeah, this was really, really dope. And I was glad that we had that conversation. That's been something that's been, I think that needed to be happening out here. It needed to be talked about. And now maybe we can carry these conversations on. And I'm really curious for y'all to survey the people around you and ask them about that topic too, about with the women stuff, and are people listening to women, like that. I'm curious to see what other people say. So
I'm just saying, Joe owes me $20.
I don't,
Like, yo, he owes me $20 because he lost.
because I lost.
He lost the
Man,
bet.
I'll start calling
should
more
continue
people
this
right
bet
now. I'm gonna start calling more people,
Yo,
man.
I'm dead.
I'm telling you, because I was just going on Facebook Messenger. My phone right now is filming and it's on airplane mode. If I was able to have my phone right here, Jason knows, I'd have been calling people. I would have been calling motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But we lucky. But nah, this was dope. You know, this was fire. Extra fucking spicy. All right. Maybe one day I'll get to be a guest on your show.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we could definitely make that happen. I know Zane. Zane is actually coming by next week.
Oh, word?
Yeah, this week I have so I actually have a guest on Thursday. Francisco Samuel, but he's a DJ, amazing DJ, house music DJ. But the week after that, I have Zane. He's gonna come by.
Okay.
We're just shoot the shit. I'm still figuring out ideas for that because I know he does photography, but I also see he does podcasting. He's like a little jack of all trades.
He does. He's an art director. He's a cinematographer. He's a beast. He's the one that did the therapy series. He's done those too.
Yeah, but now we could definitely have you come by the show. Definitely maybe November, December. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. But that should be awesome.
Let me know. We'll see if you ask the tough questions.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a vibe. I mean, Jason's been there. It's really just like, it's just you. I invite you. It's a safe place to talk shit. No judgment. Judge your mother, judge your
So I can bring my red
judge your
hat?
mother, judge your best friend, judge me last.
Judge you last.
Judge everybody.
So
last.
should I bring the red hat, Jason?
The red hat? What's that? I don't know if I want to die. I started thinking about that. I'm like, yo, I like my asshole. Like, I don't know if I want that to like die.
No, I didn't mean the chip. The chip is not. No.
The red hat, basically when he wears it, that's when we call him Toxic Joe.
What red hat?
Maybe you'll find out.
Yo, I wear this Power Ranger shit. And I be like, listen, don't fuck with me. Listen.
Yo, imagine if I got the Red Ranger helmet.
Yo, that shit
and then
crazy.
put that out there for like toxic topics.
Got it here first.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
We out. Peace.